The story of Ahab and Jezebel. Ahab, son of Omri, became king of Israel and reigned in Samaria for 22 years. Unlike the kings before him, Ahab was described as doing more evil in the sight of the Lord than all who came before. His greatest downfall began when he took Jezebel, daughter of Baal, king of the Sidonians, as his wife. Jezebel was devoted to the worship of Baal, and under her influence, Ahab built a temple and altar for Baal in Samaria. She also brought with her prophets and priests of Baal and Asherah, leading the people of Israel deeper into idolatry and turning them away from the covenant with the Lord. Jezebel became infamous for her cruelty, silencing the prophets of the Lord and promoting the worship of false gods. During their reign, the prophet Elijah confronted Ahab, declaring that a drought would come upon the land as judgment for their sins. For 3 years no rain fell, and famine spread. When Elijah challenged the prophets of Baal on Mount Carmel, Jezebel's prophets cried out in vain to their God, but the Lord answered Elijah with fire from heaven. The people declared, "The Lord, He is God," and the prophets of Baal were destroyed. Yet Jezebel, filled with rage, swore to kill Elijah, causing him to flee into the wilderness. Another moment of infamy came with Naboth's vineyard. Naboth, a man of Jezreel, owned a vineyard close to Ahab's palace. Ahab desired the vineyard, but Naboth refused to sell it, holding to the inheritance of his fathers. Ahab sulked, but Jezebel took matters into her own hands. She plotted Naboth's death, arranging false witnesses to accuse him of blasphemy, leading to his execution. With Naboth gone, Ahab seized the vineyard. The Lord sent Elijah once more to confront Ahab, declaring judgment. Disaster would fall upon Ahab's house, and dogs would devour Jezebel by the wall of Jezreel. Though Ahab humbled himself briefly after Elijah's words, his heart never fully turned. Years later, he was killed in battle, as the prophet had foretold. Jezebel lived on until the rise of Jehu, a commander anointed to overthrow Ahab's house. When Jehu entered Jezreel, Jezebel adorned herself and mocked him from a window. At Jehu's command, her own servants threw her down, and she was trampled beneath the horses. Later, when they sought to bury her, only her skull, feet, and hands remained just as Elijah had prophesied. Thus, the reign of Ahab and Jezebel became a symbol of corruption, idolatry, and rebellion against the Lord, remembered in Scripture as a warning against turning away from God to follow false gods.